335 Israeli military warriors have fought. Hamas by Anchor Gassin. Friends, yesterday a televised interview came, or you can say it was a press conference by Netanyahu, PM of Israel. And he said that I have openly given to Mossad that the Hamas's leaders are sending him to search for Mossad outside the Gaza boundary. I mean that the Hamas's leaders who have taken refuge in other countries have openly given to Mossad the PM Netanyahu. Now listen carefully. Mossad is a secret service of the Kufika Agency of Israel. In this situation, a PM of some country, whose country is already in war, will publicize his secret service or will come to the media and say that it will be right for his operation. So, it happened that Netanyahu gave permission to any operation to Mossad. He would have been told that he will be only one person to say that he is coming to the world in a televised interview. He was told that his government is so aggressive that he is not going to lose. He was going to be called a ceasefire for 4 days. This is not a mistake. Netanyahu came in front of the public and said that Mossad should enter the other countries and do the operation. But what happened to this? This made Hamas angry in an old manner. And Hamas's Abu Ubaidah made a televised interview of his own, and he did it live on the Telegram channel. And Abu Ubaidah is going to make him angry. He was talking about 50 tanks and 60 tanks. But now, Abu Ubaidah has said that Hamas has caused harm to the Israeli military in the last 48 days. He has been hit by 6 bullets. Now think about it. What will happen to the military vehicles if you destroy the 335 military vehicles of any military? Now think about it. How many tanks are being destroyed? What will happen to the people who are sitting in the tanks? Now the important thing is that this operation is going on in the ground operation. In the ground operation, all the Israeli soldiers are involved in this operation in Gaza. If their tank is targeted, then what will happen to the soldiers sitting inside? Till now, mind that the data of IDF soldiers' casualties is released by Israel, and as we are doing this claim with unverified sources, Abu Ubaidah himself has said that in the last 72 hours, they have finished 30 more tanks of IDF and their fighters are going on specialized operations on IDF soldiers and are making a lot of casualties on IDF soldiers, and Israel has not shared the casualties in the last 72 hours. This is a big news, and the biggest thing is that when the truth deal was discussed, it was a bit of a delay in the ceasefire of the truth deal, which was said that the man who was going to leave the country, Hamas, for that, Israel has come from the side of the war or the side of the Hamas. What happened? I don't understand. The deal is happening. This was said by Abu Ubaidah, and in addition, the Israeli Defense Forces are putting their operations in Gaza against Hamas. So friends, this is the news. Hamas has sent Israel's forces to the South Gaza when it will be operated. But what happened in the northern Gaza? At that time, they had an advantage in the Israeli Defense Force. They filled their fighter planes with shells and dropped them. In Arabic language, the shells were written in the shells that the northern Gaza's soldiers left the northern Gaza and shifted to the South Gaza. Because the Israeli military will bombard here and no structures are left here. We will send the tunnels to the South Gaza. So you pick up your luggage and go to the South Gaza. People were removed from the Gaza. There were many questions. There were about 20 million people standing in Gaza. Israel's morale was increasing. When the people left Gaza, they bombed the Gaza and sent Gaza's forces inside. They were afraid that if the building was open, they would use the human shield. They would use the human shield and they would have a lot of losses. First, they destroyed a large country of Gaza. They bombed the Gaza and sent them to the South Gaza. Then they started the ground operation. Now, we will also run the ground operation for the Israeli Defense Minister. And since this has happened, the ground operation will continue in the South Gaza. Since then, the casualties have increased. Hamas did not expect that the Israeli operation would be so big. But Israel declared war. He took half Gaza and took half Gaza. Now, they are coming to the South Gaza. Hamas were not able to tolerate this. They started to understand that this is their last time. And what they have to do in the last time is to martyr themselves for their homeland. They converted the offensive mode into the defensive mode. And they increased their attack on the IDF. They understood this. That is why the number of casualties is increasing. Now, there are no people in the South Gaza, and those in the South Gaza are also present. Now, they are saying to empty the South Gaza. They will not go north. Israeli army has occupied it and there is no house left. Not 45, but 65% of buildings are there. The buildings are destroyed. Neither will there be water, nor will there be electricity. So where will people live with children? It is very difficult to live in the open sky and in the cold weather. So where will the people who are present in the south go? They will have to leave the whole Gaza. They will have to take a share in the region in another country. And no refugee camp will be built anywhere. By any country where people can live. So there is no one in the country who wants these three people. This is reality. What will happen in such a situation? You tell me. Is Israel capable of saying to its advanced fighter jets F-16s load the explosive and go and destroy the Gaza? We gave them time. They will not leave the place. What can they do? And if they do that, where there are 2 million people in the north and Gaza is also present in the south. If there is bombing in such a situation and there will be death in mass level. Then what will happen in such a situation? Will America stay in the war zone? Will he have so much capability? Is it so much that he will see people dying in this manner? Or will he be pressured to do so? Will he be completely destroyed? Is it this fear? America will also run away. He will not help. Even this is also news that America has clearly said that Israel does not have any agreement with the ground operation in the South Gaza. This is what America has said. What will Hamas do after this? Hamas will put everything. The millions of missiles and anti-tank guided missiles that are available to them, they will take it and make it a free country. There will be no confirmation on Israel and there will be no hijab. After that, the Muslim countries will have to get down to war only by talking and speaking. And America will not support Israel. This is the situation of this kind. If Israel runs the ground operation in the South Gaza, then Israel will have to pay a heavy price for it. This is confirmed. And this is a trailer of this. Abu Ubaida has shown it in his video and told it in a way that the military vehicle of Israel that was destroyed by Hamas from October 7 to 335 many soldiers of IDF have been damaged. What do you think? Will Israel move back from the truce deal? Question number 1. Question number 2. The truce deal is over. The time for the truce deal is over. 4 days after ceasefire. 4 days are over. Adon Pradhan, who was supposed to be here, 50, 60, 150, that's also over. After that, what do you think? Did the ground operation in the South Gaza be able to run? Is Israel with the airstrike? What do you think? Will Israel be able to do this? And after that, the world will keep watching. What are your thoughts in the comments section below? Do let us know. Share this video as much as you can on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on YouTube. See you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.